MDriven Turnkey session 3. Let's look at actions. Here we have a doubling of the view edit one car, and also the create car action shows twice, and we need to fix that. The class actions show up whenever there's a type of the correct class available. So let's start with downloading the model in MDriven Designer, and then this view model was all cars, and here we see the actions, and they are doubled up here as well. All this is done on type information. You can opt out actions just by clicking the arrow and thus removing them from where they should not be. Uploading the model and waiting for completion. F5 the application, and now we have fixed that problem. Okay. And the global actions now show up straight in the menu without any submenus. So we're gonna put them in the submenu views. In fact, you can do your own menu groups. I'm gonna add one, call it value stores, and gonna put the manage brands thing in there. Okay, having done this, uploading the model, waiting for completion, F5, and now we have the actions within submenus. Okay. Oh, we have a doubling of the action as well on the manage brands. Yes, see it. Opt out. Let's check the edit one car. Here we have view edit one car from itself, so that wouldn't be very much of a point. Opting out that as well. Let's take a look at constraints. Constraints are rules that you want to enforce on your objects. I'm gonna add a new constraint. Call it must have registration number. The description, what we should tell the user when the constraint is broken. Must have the registration. And here's an expression. Self.registration number, which is the attribute, is null or empty. Not. If the expression is true, the constraint is okay and not broken. This symbol shows that there are constraints on the class. Upload the model. Let's look at show all cars. Okay, it shows up as red. There are broken constraints in this view, and also in this view. Entering something in registration number immediately removes the constraint because it's not broken any longer. Removing, pasting back. Okay. Let's add a constraint for brand as well. It's important that the brand is set. The constraints show up in the view models. Also here you can see them. Yeah. Let's add another constraint for the checking the brand. Must have brand. And I'm gonna show you that you could reference the object to incorporate the description of the object in the message. I'm gonna soften this up to not must, but rather should, and change it to a warning. The expression in this case would be self.brand not empty. Yeah. Whenever I write expression like this on freehand, I use the model check to see that everything is fine. Okay, I'm gonna set the default string representation for the car class to be registration number. This way the as string thing that we wrote in the expression will show up in the constraint. You see here the car should have brand the car sum number 1. Sum number 1 is there. So whenever I set the brand, the expression is not longer broken. And also the as string thing shows up here. Edit one car is the view and sum number is the default representation. But maybe we don't want to show all constraints whenever the type is correct. So you can opt out. Let's opt out the must have brand constraint from the all cars view. Uploading that model and F5ing. And now we only see one of the constraints. Okay, that was that. Thank you.